Well, clearly Greece are raising the stakes ahead of the negotiations with EU finance ministers starting tomorrow, suggesting that if the Germans continue to play hardball, they could look at opportunities outside of the Eurozone. I think we can probably exclude of the three candidates mentioned by the Defence Minister of the US. I'm not sure that they would wish to become embroiled in the travails of the Eurozone. And that leaves Russia and China, both who are keen to build their sphere of influence in the region, both who have been potentially looking at opportunities within the economy and within the region of late. And I think they are viable or potentially viable options, or at least opportunities for the Greeks to pursue. But I think it is merely a negotiation tactic. And of course, in terms of those two economies, the Russians have inherent problems on their own doorstep, supporting their own industries as the oil prices subsided. So I think it's a case of largely a negotiation tactic, but nevertheless, the Greeks will continue to hold out the prospect of potential negotiations with those outside of the European Union. Well, I think we've been going in a period, or we've been maintaining a period, where negativity regarding all things European have become remarkably extreme. And I think we may have actually got to an extent where we've downgraded growth estimates and growth forecasts to such a degree that there may well be a degree of recovery which the market hasn't necessarily really factored in yet, because of course we've seen the significant reduction in financing costs, because of course we've seen spreads across the Eurozone compressing very aggressively, and also the cheapening up of the euro over the course of the last 6 to 9 months will also provide a competitive boost. So I think there are some nascent signs of some degree of recovery amongst the Eurozone. I think that's probably one of the reasons why the euro won't capitulate to the degree that some are anticipating, and it may well be the case that those growth forecasts will be progressively revised higher as we go through the year, albeit from very low levels. And I think that will be one of the reasons which will suggest that the European Central Bank will get a little bit of respite after its unremittingly bad headlines over the course of the last few weeks and months.